Give me one cornerback you think the Niners should get this offseason, whether it's free agency, trade, draft, whatever.
So there are a couple guys here
Okay.
that I think could fit. One, Steven Nelson. He's been playing kind of on different teams. He played well with the Pittsburgh Steelers, but he's a guy who could play outside as well as nickel. And if the 49ers are going to lose K'Waun Williams, Steven Nelson, that's a guy that they should go look to target to at the very least compete for an outside job or a nickel spot with some of the younger guys the 49ers have. And then another
that's
guy,
a Niner type corner because you can get, he's basically, off the scrap heap. That's perfect for them.
Right, off the scrap heap.
Yeah.
Then another one, Chandran Sullivan. He's another one off of the scrap heap, but came in late. And I think he was on someone's practice squad. Ended up playing for Green Bay. Did an excellent job. Ended up damn near being a shutdown corner. He's kind of slated to be a free agent. I don't think he's going to cost a ton of money. I still don't think that if you sign him, you give up on Ambry Thomas. I think you let them compete. But Chandran Sullivan, that's a guy that I would look to target as well. So
you're looking 1-year deals, cheap, like nothing too much. Okay.
Because I want to give my Ambry Thomas. I feel like you can be a starter, but I'm not 100% sold. So I'm going to bring somebody in to compete with you to see, hey, you're either going to raise your game or you're going to let this guy beat you out. And if you beat him, he beats you out. I know I need to really address the cornerback position come the following offseason.
What about Josh Jackson, says Bay Area Baller 18?
Nah, I never liked him.
Never liked him. What do you like about him?
Well, he's a pure off cover 3 type guy. And if you have any, I think he does a really good job with his zone eyes, reading 2-1, some of the best that I've seen. But when he was playing at Iowa, it was so I just sit off, I read these concepts, and he did a good job making plays on the ball. But with the 49ers, and they run a lot of quarters, that damn near turns into man. And if they play some man as well in press, that wasn't a strong suit of him as either. So I kind of stay away from Josh Jackson. Maybe as a flyer, if you want to bring him in and say, hey, maybe he just randomly gets it together. Yeah. Then all right. But I would wait.
And you're talking about, Steven Nelson's a bit of a flyer too. These are 1-year deal guys. I'm gonna name some other guys. Like what about?
Real quick. My guy Jamal said it. Rasul Douglas. That's what I was thinking about. Not Sullivan. I was thinking about Rasul Douglas as a guy that was on the practice squad, came in late, played extremely well, had interceptions. It was Douglas, not Sullivan. My apologies.
That's all good. I'll edit this later. What about Jason Verrett?
Yeah. I think if you look at maybe what they did 2020, where he was coming off of an injury, we'll see. Yeah. And then it's like, oh, damn, he's hella good. One of the top corners in the league. Yeah. He's still getting older. Another injury. I do it, but it's not something that I feel like is moves the needle.
Richard Sherman? Just kidding.
I don't know.
I love Sherman. One because he can play outside in the slot. I think that's important. I think if you want your best cornerback to be able to match up with Cooper Kupp in the fourth quarter when you need him to, I think it's ideally. I know you don't always build your team around what you have in your division, but you got to face that guy at least 2 times a year. And
I think you should. I think you should. And you play those teams twice a year. Yeah, you got to build your team around that to some extent.